Tell me about how you met the Riches.
How I met the Riches, it was by accident. By accident.
You ended up becoming lifelong friends with Bryne Rich.
Oh, yeah, Bryne Rich.
He was, I think, 13 at the time you met him.
I think he was maybe 11 or 12.
Okay, and you were, I think, around 22.
I was 22.
What was the dynamic of that relationship like?
It was actually, from start to finish, great. You know, when you have a screaming white kid come into a gym and you have a black guy from the ghetto, has nothing, and when you go talk to this kid named Brian, and screaming and crying because he didn't want to be there, and I go over and talk to him and say, "Oh, what are you doing? What's going on?"
How well do you recall that first day Brian brought you home?
Oh, that's easy. He brought me home. He asked me to come home with him, and it was on a Friday after the camp was over. And he said, "You want to come to dinner?" I said, "Yeah, great, cool." So he brought his dad. Dad was shocked when he saw a 6-foot black guy. He thought it was going to be a 5'4" white kid. And, you know, and the kids taking me around, you know, "You sit right here beside me. This, like, we're like best buds." And we get there, and next thing you know, boom, we having T-bone steak, baked potato, corn on the cob, iced tea. And, you know, it was so cool, the fact that this little kid, probably this tall, maybe. So next thing you know, so he asked his mom and dad at the table, said, "Hey, Mom, can he spend the night?" And they literally dropped. I said, "What?" You know, you're in a white, you know, country town, and they just, you know, you probably seen one black person probably in 30 years. But it was funny that the fact that they got off the table, went in the other room, and you could hear them just talking loud. So, "Oh, we can't do this, we can't do it. No way, this is." And you can see his two brothers outside looking in the window. They actually looking in the window at him. So they came back and said, "Okay, then you can stay one night." And next thing you know, this white kid jumps up. "Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go.
The mom, Pat, says you really had a profound impact on Brian because I think it was a year prior, he's a young kid, had a hunting accident where he ended up shooting and killing his...
He shot his best friend. I didn't even know that till a while, maybe a couple of years after. They never told me that because they didn't want to bring it up to him. But they told me the story that he was at a hunting accident and he's loading his gun, a shotgun. Next thing you know, he loaded and cocked it like this, and the gun went off, and his best friend's right in front of him, shot a hole in his stomach and killed him. And that's how everything evolved, because he was staying with him in bed for 4 months, 5 months. He wouldn't go to sleep because he had nightmares every night.
The mom, Pat, also said Worm, which, you know, is your
She always called me
nickname.
Worm. She never called me Dennis. So Worm, you know, a country accent.
Pat said Worm brought Brian out of the deep depression he was in, but at the same time, I think Brian helped save Worm. How do you say he impacted you?
Oh, he kept me actually interested in life, because, you know, I really didn't have anything, you know, basically have anything as far as like a relationship basis wise. I didn't have a relationship with my mother. I didn't have a relationship with my sisters. I really didn't have a relationship in the community I was in. And then once I got there, my interest came back as far as being around individuals. And we had fun every day. We just had fun. Me and him. He was probably 10 years younger than me, but we just had fun, though. I didn't look at him as a little white kid. I looked at, wow, you know, we did the same thing all the time, and we got so used to each other. He followed me around every day, 24 hours a day.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.